Hello there, ladies, gentlemen, and unicorns, and congratulations, Lady Mr. Leaf, you actually made it and won the pop quiz. What I also just saw is that I as well apparently took part in the quiz with 0 out of 2 questions I partook in, and I think it is when you post something in the chat, it counts as an attempt at answering a question, and even if there is no number found, it still counts as you tried your best but it was wrong. So I think this is why I and Cursibu also show up. Anyway, welcome to this very chill, relaxed evening stream. You might see there is something different, and that is this big blue thing behind me, because I invested in an RGB floodlight, so we can change this to, I don't know, red. Oh my god, this is too much. Or green, which is not the color, or blue, which is this weird purplish dark blue. So this is why I usually set it to cyan or aqua, as it's called when you're doing CSS. So nice little thing to debug. Yeah, exactly. It's as we all know, something is never finished, and there's always some weird bugs that just annoy the heck out of yourself, despite probably not many people seeing them. I've once seen this cartoon, or was it a cartoon? I think no, it was just a 2-panel comic. And it was how devs view their release trailer, and you see a nail-biting dev there and said, oh my god, this asset needs to be changed. We still have this animation in there. Oh my god, I'm going to die. This is so horrible. And players, looks cool. So I think this is pretty much with everything. Unless, of course, it's so broken that players don't actually get to the point where they can enjoy your game. Which brings us miraculously not to what I'm going to play today. That is the good old DOS game Civilization 1. I haven't played this in a while, and with the stress that I had in the past week prompted me not to pursue programming, at least for this week. Because I was just having a hard time at work. There was a lot to do, and I tensed up here. And the problem is that I have now is some sort of muscle hardening. It feels like a bruise when you squish it, but actually it's just super hard tensed up muscles. So this is why it's not so pleasant for me to turn my head. And I thought, is this probably because I was hunched? When I was working, I wasn't hunched over the keyboard programming, but I think I still pulled up my shoulders a little bit, because this is exactly where it hurts, and there with my mouse hand and everything. And I thought, probably not going to give myself any more stress with doing programming. No, we are giving ourselves some stress by playing a game which is artificial stress. And as I said, I haven't played the good old Civilization in quite a while now, and I really want to give it another go. And if any of you have played previous Civilization games, it's funny to see, or interesting to see, where things emerged from and what is still a part of the kernel of this franchise, and how much has changed actually, and where the humble beginnings were. Lady Miss Liv says, get Connie to massage it. No kidding, my hubby works a physical job and I know the feel of tensed muscles. Massage helps. Yeah, the problem is when she does the massage, she gets tensed up because she really works it, and it takes a lot of pressure, and then she's all tensed up, and so essentially we have to massage ourselves every time. So what my mom said, which is actually a pretty good, it's not a workaround, I think, but it's what she's doing, because she's also having muscle pain, and she said there is this thing, this strain of muscles that you can feel it, and if you just hold it and pinch it for 90 seconds, it hurts a lot. But if you do this 3 or 4 times a day, just do this for 90 seconds and then let go. And this is how she got rid of her migraine. And I think, I'm not expecting or experiencing any kind of headaches from this tensed up muscles, but I might be. So yeah, this is why I'm trying to relax. What also helps is warmth. So under the shower, I just crank up the heat until I can't take it anymore, and this also helps. So pretty much anything. Yeah, I do my workouts. I should be doing more of them. But yeah, either way, it's really, if you're doing a lot of sitting and at a certain age your body starts to ache because it's not used to this. So if you can find a way or have a physical hobby, I don't know, maybe climbing probably is something really good for this. Yeah, just find anything that when you're all tensed up, that you find a way to relax. I don't have any physical hobbies apart from lugging my notebook bag, which is probably contributing to some of this tenseness. But yeah, I'm very hopeful that I will get this sorted out. Mr. Julius says, I hate when my girlfriend massages me instead of pain relief. She's a new source of pain. I mean, then she's doing a good job, because if it really hurts when you get massaged, this means it's, oh my god, this really hurts. That it's working, right? That it's loosening up the tenseness. But boy, does it hurt, especially the more hardened up you are, the harder, the more it hurts. Weird, when I was in college, it was warm showers and flexing the muscle under the shower spray. So I think I have no magic or silver bullet for this, but I think, yeah, just not doing this a lot. So this is also why I pulled my mouse down here, so that I don't have to lean like this and look at the many screens, because pretty much anything, because it radiates outwards, right? So essentially the pain is here, and I can really feel it when I'm moving my mouse arm, but it radiates down to the middle of my back and straight up here to the base of my skull. So yeah, long story short, look after your health. Right. So just let the shower spray hit your back and rotate your shoulder. Exactly. Yeah, this is what I was doing, and also with the heat as hot as I could take it. And of course you don't want to do this so long that nobody else can take a shower after you, because you've used up all the hot water. Right, so let's talk about games. So I'm just curious, has any one of you ever played the original Civilization 1? Back then in the day or sometime later. As for myself, I haven't played it when it came out. I've read of it in, of course, the gaming magazines, and I was at an age where I think I was 9, 10 at the time when it came out, and I didn't really pay much attention, because yeah, it's not a jump and run, it's not a shooter, I don't understand this. This looks like it's way over my head. And a couple of years back, I just rediscovered it when I was just trying out random DOS games that I've heard about or read about, but now they're pretty much very easy to get. And I was catching up, and I thought, yeah, sure, Civilization, sure, why not? Let's give it a spin. And somehow it just struck a chord with me, and I played the first game. Like I think it was at work when I tried it out. They said, yeah, I just played during my break and see whether it's fun. And instead of just 20 minutes playing, I played for 2 hours. A good thing was that there wasn't a lot to do at work, but I still had to scramble to finish work because I was just so hooked on this game. Lady Miss Liv says nope, and before that, then again, I was young back then. It might not work at our age. Exactly, we're old geezers right now, so this is why we're playing retro games. Wonderful segue, right? I was all about SimCity on the DOS. Remains my favorite SimCity to date. I can totally get behind this. My favorite SimCity is the one on the Super Nintendo, which is just a visually beefed up version of the DOS SimCity. And the coolest thing, did you also do this, was that you could print out your city from the DOS version, and it would just print the entire city, essentially just one page after the other. And I love this. I used up so many needle printer, what's it called, dot matrix printer ribbons, just printing out my cities. It was glorious. And also the PC speaker sounds, they were horrible, but I still recall this image when you launch the game of the cow with the city sign. This is something that's very stuck in my head. Yep, we had dot matrix as well. Wonderful. I never did. Well, there is a version of DOSbox, which I also have, that allows you, if you print something, it actually generates PNG files. I don't know what version of DOSbox this is, but it's glorious, especially if you remember such gems as, was it called, Print Master from Broderband. This I also had, and it somehow fell off the truck, and it was, I didn't have a manual with it, but it was just, you could even draw your own pixel art and have it printed. It was just amazing. Right, let me switch over to this ugly thing. I'm really sorry that I can't put it in full screen, but what you see here in the background is a Civilization manual. And why do I have it here? In this wonderfully Xeroxed version, you can really see it. It looks like ass, and I always find it funny that I have here a version that was Xeroxed, and it says here, the book may not be reproduced in whole or in part by mimeography or mimeography or any other means. And here we are at any other means 30 years later. I need to do this for this check of copy protection. That's the word I was looking for. You can see those things here on each page that they that show up, and those are used for copy protection, where it just says what's the advancement on page, I don't know, 26, and it's here the SETI program. So let's see how far we can get into the game. And again, I apologize for having to play it in a boxed version. I tried to go full screen, but as soon as I hit Alt and Enter, my DOSbox crashes. So let's go over to the CD Games, Civ, and Civ. And the first cool thing is we can select our graphics mode. I think if no one objects, I would go for VGA graphics. And as for the sound, of course, I want all the ad-lib sound blast the glory, and we're playing with mouse and keyboard. And do we hear anything? I have sound. It's very faint, but the first time I heard this theme, it sounds kind of corny, but it actually feels cinematic to me. It's like we got this opening credits, and there's a pan over a star field and some very cinematic music. And here we are at the center, apparently at the birth of the universe. Super nice. It's a little on the loud side. Oh, I'm sorry. Good, thank you. I'm at minus 12 decibels. How does it sound now? Is it still too loud? Tim Train, what a name. It's better. Wonderful. So let's enjoy a session of Sid Meier's. I bring it down further as well, because that's quite some fanfare. It fluctuates, so it's hard to tell. Sound is not that important anyway, so I just turn it down a notch. So for anyone interested in the nitty-gritty, it's down by minus 25 decibels, so which should be good. So the cool thing is we could start a new game, but we can also play on Earth, which is super not interesting because you already know how the continents look like. And I think the most fun aspect of Civilization is to actually discover the world for yourself, where on the planet you start out at. So here we get this intro where it says, "In the beginning, the earth was without form and void." And you can't skip this. I mean, you can skip it, I think, after it's half there, because in the background it needs to generate the world essentially. And this is just to keep you distracted. It's the elevator ride of back then. And also, by the way, those animations that you see, interestingly, those aren't animations per se. They are just, let me zoom in here. If I can zoom upwards, I can't zoom upwards because it ate my mouse pointer. It's just palette animation. So apparently I skipped it because I clicked something. Cool. Lady Misleaf says, yeah, it hadn't gotten louder before, you had lowered it again, so it's good so far. Good. So yeah, we can play at different difficulty levels, and I'm probably not going to play at Chieftain. I'm going to play at Warlord. And to keep things interesting, we're playing against 7 other civilizations. And yeah, as what tribe should we start with? Do we have any leanings towards a certain tribe? I mean, it's very gamey that it's German is a tribe, but also for some reason American is a tribe. And by American, you're not playing as the Native Americans. I think you're playing as George Washington. I mean, once you start thinking about it, it's super weird. Instead, you're not playing this spirit of a people or something. No, you're playing as George Washington in prehistoric times. This is where it starts out with. So Aztec, that's my personal favorite in Age of Empires. So Aztec it is, and our name should be Montezuma. I think I can live with Montezuma. Montezuma, you have risen to become leader of the Aztecs. May your reign be long and prosperous. The Aztecs have knowledge of irrigation, mining, alphabet, pottery, and roads. So this is very good because it starts us out at a certain set of advancements that we can already use. We should play Age of Empires one day. I would agree, Mr. Julius, and I think I should give it another spin. The last time I've played it was also 25 years ago or something. And this is where we are. This is how we start, and this looks super simple, but as always, of course, it is not. The one thing that is super important is, I mean, right now it's not that important, so let me move just one up, and I've discovered a friendly tribe of skilled mercenaries. And I have also here, now we can see it, apparently some cavalry, yes, the people with the horses, right, at our disposal. And you can steer your icons with cursor keys, but here comes the trick, use the numblock keys. What's the difference? Yeah, with numblock you don't waste a turn if you want to go in diagonals. So if I hit 9, 7, 1 or 3, let's hit 9. You can see I can cover more ground when going diagonally. Okay, so the first thing that we should do is find a good spot for our city, and I think this, maybe one down, this looks nice. I mean, we got here some I can't move when I'm zoomed in, I really can't say, I can't move the mouse again because it's just locked. Anyway, we get here a patch of water, and some deer is here. Maybe this looks like coal or something. I think this is a good place to found our first city. So, and I'm going to play pretty aggressively in this game. So my goal is to eradicate all the other civilizations, because I think this is at least how I played the games so far. So let's found a city, and I hit F and it doesn't work like this. So orders, found new city, it's B, it's not. And my god, the names Tenochtitlan. Tenochtitlan. Is this correct? Can I say this word on Twitch without getting banned? Let's this is the problem with the Aztecs, that I can't pronounce their name. So let's give the name our city. Let's just call it Capital City. I think Superman would agree with us. And Commander Stitch is here. Welcome. Hi, compiling music on paper while I watch some Pixel Prophecy. Oh, this is very cool. Thank you so much. I hope you can compile music while watching or hearing me. But I turned the music down. And there is one thing I missed in the chat. Let me quickly catch up. Made me want to play. Do you own Age of Empires 3, Phil? No, I don't. And I think the only Age of Empires game that I own is the first one, and I haven't bought it. I think it's still on a CDR somewhere. But as was it Mr. Julius pointed out, that there's already the definitive edition, and I think I will get this one probably, sooner or later. Currently I'm still catching up with the BioShock series, because I haven't played them, and I finished Bioshock 1, and I can really see, my god, if had I only stuck to the game back in the day in 2007 when it came out, it probably would have blown me away. From today's standpoint, it's pretty solid. There are some very cool missions there. But yeah, it's in some regards it's a bit clunky, but you can always already feel that it's a very solid, very very fun shooter. And right now I'm playing Bioshock 2. Anyway, I'm sorry, I get completely derailed as usual. So there we go. That's, oh, by the way, I should adjust the camera because of the unicorns. Right, so we found Capital City. And it's what I also find, it's founded at 3920 BC, as if we already know when Christ will be born. But yeah, this is our city. And because I haven't played the game so much in quite some time, I don't quite know how to manage everything or what everything means, but we will probably get to this later on. Okay, yeah, so this is my city screen. Those are the resources my city produces, and this is my population. And I can see how happy they are, or where on the map everything is, and a few is it just switches over to the amount of workers that I have. It's pretty neat stuff, especially for considering for how early this is, and also this shows me what kind of not advances I've made, what kind of buildings I have in this city. Right. Lady Miss Liv says, I own 2 and 3 on Steam, never played 1. Oh, I might get a plushie in the background for mine too, and I know exactly which one. Streams with plushies, I mean, they lend themselves to everything. The problem is you don't want to have anything that's distracting. And competing with these is super hard, because I can't stay that cute for more than a second. Maybe if I look like this. But that's about it. So absolutely go for a nice plushie in the background. Right. Then the first thing that I want to buy is or produce is this sort of archers, because the city needs some sort of force, some sort of militia, while my riders here, my cavalry, goes about exploring the rest of the map. And you can see there on grassland, for one turn I can get quite far. But again, so now I've moved my archers there, but I want to move them back to the city. And in the city I want them to, there we go, to fortify. So let's keep exploring what there is on this world. Probably we will come across another civilization sooner or later. So we produced some more archers, and I think with those I will also explore a little. And now we got the science advisor. Which discovery should a wise man be pursuing, sire? So usually the best would be to have a definitive plan of how you want your tech tree to advance. I completely forgot how it looks like, and I always go with something that feels right. The good thing about this is I'm not playing in the hardest difficulty or anything, so I should be fine with pretty much whichever I take. So probably we'll go for the wheel, because the wheel sounds kind of important. And in the chat, oh, Pokey Death will have his day. He's a giant Easter chick that looks like he's death glaring. Wonderful. I got Donkey Kong, a Donkey Kong plushie, which I have him turned away because he was just staring me down. Yeah. So, right. Wonderful. I just discovered that there is another settlement and also another plane. You have discovered the Scroll of Ancient Wisdom, and this is cool. So now I can, this is actually just one of the advances. And by the way, those are pretty cool. I really like this, what it has here. So requires alphabet and allows for monarchy, trade, literacy, and the republic. And I can have a courthouse as an improvement, which keeps down, I think, corruption, or that there is not an uprising in one of my cities. Right, so yeah, let's look at the city, and probably we should change what it's producing, because yeah, I mean, we get settlers. Let's go with barracks, or no, you know what, granary. That should be fine, because yeah, we need food for our people. So I'm going to fortify again what we have here, in case just some other civilization discovers our city, and when our capital city is gone, the game is lost. So this is what I don't want. And travelers report Roman civilization destroyed by the Mongols. So apparently there already has been some war going on, but we don't know where on the world we are, which is pretty cool, as you've probably seen. There on the upper other side there, this window up here, our capital is in the middle, but this doesn't mean we are actually in the middle of the world. It's just where we assume where we are. Once we travel the seas and we can really find out where the North and South Pole are, then the map gets justified, and of course you can wrap around. So this is, I think this is pretty neat, especially for back in the day. So yeah, let's just keep exploring, and there is another scroll of ancient wisdom. Wonderful. Horseback riding. This is super helpful. Now I got the cavalry unit. I can produce it, but I was lucky that I got it before, because this is a rather powerful unit when you're early in the game. So you've probably noticed that sometimes I can do multiple turns or steps with my units, and this depends on the terrain type. For example, there on yeah, and now I click the hills, but yeah, the hills, of course, you lose, or on other types of terrain you can't go as far, which makes sense. Civ 1A, exactly. This is the very first civilization. An emissary, not an missionary, emissary from the English wishes to speak with you. Will you receive him? Okay, so they got already their city on number 2. This sounds weird. On level 2. So yeah, what do the English say? Maybe we can take them over. Greetings from he who makes mortals tremble. Greetings from he who makes mortals tremble? Question mark. Elizabeth the First of the English. We know that your primitive civilization has not even discovered the wheel. Do you care to exchange knowledge with us? This could be good, of course, but now we're researching the wheel ourselves, so I say no, we don't need the wheel. You may be worthy to make peace with us. We have prepared treaty for your signature. Oh, of course, yeah, let's start with peace, and then, as always in civilization, you just ignore the treaties. We affirm this treaty of eternal friendship and goodwill between the people of the English and the Aztec civilizations. We all know how the English are. We welcome the friendship of the Aztec people and their most wise and munificent leader, Emperor Montezuma. You respond, we welcome peace, have a military proposal, demand tribute for our patience. Yeah, let's say we welcome the peace with the English, and just explore around their land, and then just see. Oh, of course, yeah, I can't move directly around cities that are not my own, foreign cities. There we go. So in the Von Braun neighborhood, you can't step there, unless of course you want to break the treaty and just attack. So I'm going to say I cancel the action and just keep exploring without stepping on their toes. No, this is not what I wanted. Just seeing how strong they are, and apparently they are not too strong. So maybe it's a good time to save the game. And I can even say maybe I want to save it on a floppy disk, of course. So, and Lady Miss Liv is going to make some food. Yeah, enjoy your meal, probably later on. And I have here Chief Fipsy and Chief Seth of the Babylonians. But I don't care about any of these, so I'm just going, yeah, this one. And then we will break the treaty and attack. English cancelled peace treaty with the Aztecs. No shit. And there we go. Captured London. 9 gold pieces pieces plundered. And this is how our Aztec cavalry is taking over London. I wouldn't say this is scientifically or historically 100% correct, but at least they got the names right. So yeah, there we go. And now we can also select which technology we want to take, and let's take the wheel. And now we can build a chariot unit, which is super helpful. The problem only is, yeah, which should we change something? Settlers, militia. Break the 2-min treaty. Yeah, that's me, right? That's me. It didn't even last, I think, more than 5 turns. Right, so should we build... You know what? Let's build a cavalry that we're just strong up there, and then we change to something maybe to feed the people or some other sundry things. English civilization destroyed by Aztecs. This is us. Wonderful. So yeah, let's just keep exploring. The people spontaneously decide to recognize your many years of enlightened leadership. I love it when they do that. Craftsmen, masons, laborers and artisans turn to build a fine addition to your palace. This humble pile of rocks is my palace, and I can choose now what to upgrade, which is super nice. So A, B, C is what's going on in front. Maybe I just want a nicer pathway leading up to it, or maybe I want to add some towers, that is 3 and 5, or just 4, whatever is there in the middle. And now I can mix and match from 3 different styles. So with Aztecs nothing really fits, but I see myself more as a Roman empire, emperor, not empire, and I will go with this. Look at this transition. What a time to be alive. Order restored in London. This is good. So which discovery should we go for? Masonry, map making and bronze working. I think bronze working because you can make weapons out of bronze. Commander Stitch says 5, his humble pile of rocks is my castle. This humble pile of rocks is my castle. Yeah, it is. It is. So let's explore further. Maybe I can even get rid of another civilization. Yes, you can quote me on that. So you can see why this diagonal movement is super helpful in this kind of tile-based games, because you cover more ground that way. And look at this, there's another little town. You have discovered valuable metal deposits worth 50 coins. Yeah, and now I'm over 100. And the capital city builds a granary. Wonderful, so now we can feed our people. And this is what we have stored here in this city. Now let's, yeah, if we build barracks, then our troops get stronger. So yeah, let's build some barracks, because I'm a warmongering civilization, so you have been warned. Let's just make sure that I like to go along the coast and make sure that there is actually coast. Okay, this is good. Because as soon, oh, there's another little town. And yeah, you know what? I will fortify those and build something else in London. What should we build in London? Probably also granary. Yeah, this is always helpful. Cool. So let's keep our riders explore the countryside. And what is there? Again, 50 money. And let's just uncover the map, because again, this is super helpful to see what is, if there is maybe an invading party. Sooner or later, when enemies have ships, probably want to keep your coasts secured. And again, I'm just finding deposits. And for those who don't know, the game was designed by Sid Meier. And look at this wonderful Roman wise man, I don't know, but look at his face. Look at his face. This is Sid Meier. This is Sid Meier. And the wise man discovered the secret of bronze working. So this is the first that we actually discovered and not just pilfered from other civilizations. And for us, the good thing is we can build a phalanx unit or can start on the Colossus Wonder. And of course, iron working in currency. And you know what you can make with iron? Better weapons. So, but maybe we should start with writing. I have a feeling this might be helpful. And we built some barracks. Do we have any sound there? Yeah, you probably have heard it. So let's change. What else should we build? Should we build the hanging gardens? I mean, we could build some more settlers and establish another city somewhere. But we should probably also protect the settlers. You know what? I will, since I'm a warmongering nation, I will build a chariot and see what else we can find. You can see, by the way, you see those tiles that we have here, those whitish, blue, gray tiles here. I think those are supposed to be snow. So this is going to be the South Pole. So probably this map, if you memorize how the map looks like right now, this one here, it will probably adjust that. Yeah, once we've discovered more of the world. So yeah, let's keep discovering. And save. Yes, we want to save. The game has been saved. It's so good that this goes really fast nowadays. So with my archers, I'm just exploring much further than there with my cavalry. But yes, again, it's just making sure that nobody is planning an ambush from the back. So it is warm as all can be upstairs, so cooking food is a no-no. I will be heading out to get some takeout. I'll be back shortly, says Lady Mistleaf. And enjoy your takeout, and please let us know what cuisine you went for. I had pizza this week. It was a super nice surprise, because I was waiting for a producer to establish the look for a show that I was working on. Oh, look at this, we got a chariot. Let's take a chariot through the grassland so it doesn't go too fast. And yeah, at work I was really looking forward to a long session, and the cool thing was then there was this other producer that said, hey, the marketing people having a party somewhere and they get pizza and beer. And I took 2 pizzas, nobody cared, do you want some? And I said, yes. You know what? Then we established the look for the show within 1 hour or so with different alternatives. And the producer said, wonderful, we're gone, thank you so much. And they left the pizza. So I had a margarita and a ham pizza, and it was delicious. So it was surprise pizza. Surprise pizza is always the best pizza, I think. And even regular pizza is good. So I'm very much exploring here, but that we have established here the city. Oh, we built granary here in London. This is good. What else should we buy or build? You know what? Let's establish order and build a courthouse here. This is good. One thing that I just see here, that we built capital city, where I thought, yeah, it's good that we have. That means Alt tab. It's cool that we have our capital city here on the sea, but there is not really a way to get ships across, because there is only one tile that is actual sea. So probably want to establish a city somewhere with a better sea access. So I think I might be doing that. Right, so let's continue. Yeah, I'm just moving my chariots maybe to London, because London, I have a feeling that London is a bit exposed. There. The population of the fertile Aztec Empire exceeds 200,000 citizens. Is that good? It must be. Otherwise, this fella wouldn't be telling us. An emissary of the Babylonians wishes to speak with you. Will you receive him? Yes, of course. Always looking for a new treaty I can break. Did I say yes? Yes, I said yes. Greetings from Hammurabi, ruler and emperor of the Babylonians. Righteous beard, my man. We know that your primitive civilization has not even discovered mysticism. Do you care to exchange knowledge with us? No, we do not need mysticism. You may be worthy to make peace with us. We have prepared a treaty for your signature. You know what? I'm not being that kind of an ass. I'm just saying to say reject. In exchange for peace, we will share with you the secret of mysticism. Okay, well then, we take peace from them and we'll bring democracy to them, as it is said. So we got astronomy and philosophy, and astronomy is super helpful because then we can build ships that don't get lost at sea. We affirm this treaty of eternal friendship and goodwill between the people of the Babylonian and Aztec civilizations. We welcome the friendship of the Aztec people and their most wise and munificent leader, Emperor Montezuma. Yeah, we welcome peace with the Babylonians. Whatever, I'm going to attack your city anyway. I'm just waiting here for my chariot. And you know what? I will just say fortify until my chariot arrives. Just... it's nice that we all have peace and so, but yeah, I'm just waiting for... Oh, there's another chariot. Maybe I should bring the other chariot to London as initially planned. And one. Chariots aren't super fast if you try to navigate them over hills, as I'm doing here, but it's okay. We will get there eventually. So... here we are, and I think I can now say, yes, I'm going to break the treaty. You know me, I'm the treaty breaking Montezuma. So Babylonians cancel peace treaty with the Aztecs. Good for them. Let's try again, and Aztecs capture Sid Meier. 10 gold pieces plundered. So, and we even got ceremonial burial. So let's take this. Always found it super nice that you get this little paragraph of text where you actually learn something, why something is a very considered as an important stepping stone in the civilization, such as ceremonial burial. Right. So this was good. This was good. Anyone else wants to pick a fight with us? Yeah, let's just fortify London, maybe. There we go. And yeah, let's keep going, because apparently... Oh, there's Babylon. The emissary from the Babylonians wishes to speak with you. Yes, what do you have to say? Oh, most untrustworthy leader of infidels! Hear how the most exalted Emperor Hammurabi of the Babylons. Yeah, what... I mean, he's pissed, and absolutely justifiably so. You may be worthy to make peace with us. We have prepared a treaty for your signature. Yeah, they know. I'm going to steamroll them. So, you know what? I'm no. You very well. We will mobilize our armies for war. You will pay for your foolish pride. Will I? So far, I've won every battle and taken over Babylon. So, and captured 11 gold pieces. Again, you can see here the Aztecs marching in on Babylon. So, there we go. Babylonian civilization destroyed by the Aztecs. So far we haven't... Yeah, probably should stop building chariots now in capital city. Maybe build something that actually has some merit. Maybe let's build a temple, since we got mysticism and so on. So this is good. And as for this additional chariot, yeah, let's just keep rolling it across the hills and see just where we need it, right? And there's another settlement. Thank you, email. Oh, the French Paris builds Colossus. So there's already some world wonder that I did not build. And it requires bronze working, but +1 trade per trade square in the city until the development of electricity, which is quite some time. So this is an interesting bonus. So this means for us, let's see what is in this settlement. You've discovered scrolls of ancient wisdom, and the ancient wisdom is currency. Wonderful. And with that I can have trade and construction with masonry, which is super helpful, I think, because again, I don't recall quite how the tech tree looked like. Okay, so there's a dead end. So I will just keep exploring in that direction and also keep my chariot rolling over the hills there. Why not? Again, I just need to make sure that if there is an invading party somewhere, that I don't have my forces spread apart too far. Foolish pride. Nope. Thank you, Commander Stitch. And again, the people spontaneously decided to recognize my many years of enlightened leadership. The game really knows how to talk to me. So what else should we improve? My little side piles of rocks? Yeah, I think we should go there and build this part of temple. Yeah, almost looks like a library. There we go. And the population of the fertile empire of the Aztecs now exceeds 300,000 citizens. I assume this is good. What do we have here? More scrolls of ancient wisdom. The game is showering us with monarchy, of all things, and it allows feudalism with masonry. Of course. This must be good. This must be good. So, and the French built a lighthouse. I have a bad feeling about the French. We're probably going to, and requires map mapping and increases sea movement rates by 1 movement point until the development of magnetism. Okay, everyone, let's come up with magnetism. And we built a temple there in the capital city. So let's build something else. Maybe we could go for the Oracle or the Hanging Gardens. Yeah, let's go for the or settlers. Yeah, let's build some settlers because I want to found more cities, because I feel as grandiose as Alexander the Great. Oh, an emissary of the Zulus wishes to speak with you. And what do they have to say? Greetings from he who makes mortals tremble, Shaka of the Zulus. I like that they all have their own font. This is cool. You may be worthy to make peace with us. We have prepared a treaty for your signature. Oh, you poor people, of course I'm going to accept your peace treaty. We affirm this treaty of eternal friendship and goodwill. Ah, come on. You almost make me feel bad about what I'm about to do. So we welcome the peace with the Zulus, and next thing is, you know what happens when someone declares peace with me, right? We all know where this is headed. Break the treaty, and the Zulus cancel the treaty, and the Zulu civilization destroyed by the Aztecs. Did I do that? Apparently I did. And we built the courthouse in London that is full of teepees. Because of course. And let's build... Yeah, let's go for the hanging... We don't need this. Yeah, marketplace. I mean, it's always good to have a healthy economy. And we finally discovered writing. So writing allows us to have religion and literacy with the code of laws. And we can build a diplomat unit. And I'm not quite sure what we need the diplomat for, but I think we should go for map making. This should help us quite a bit, especially in exploration. And I mean, I still got this first unit there of archers roaming, so this is good. I think. I mean, at least it hasn't been in any way taken away from us. So I'm just moving my units around and hope for the best. I just keep exploring. And there's of course nothing down here. I don't assume there will be anything more on this side of the map. So it would be good. Oh my god, I'm still building. No, okay, good. Just, you know what? Maybe I could buy settlers. Cost to complete settlers 8. Yeah, of course. Let's do this. And I will just fortify my capital city. And with the settlers, yeah, I will change now to The hanging gardens, a library. That sounds wonderful. Okay, so my settlers. I need a city on one side with a port. I will probably found the city here, and I will keep the chariot there for moral support. No, it's not moral support, it's military support. Good. While my Aztec militia is still moving around. No, this is not I wanted to go the other way. This way. It's always fun. It's always fun to explore the map. So, and here we found a new city, and we call the city Chiautia. My god, I'm not going to call the city Chihuahua. I will call it, what's a good city name? Metropolis. Metropolis. There we go. Is this Metropol? Yeah, there we go. I'm sorry. I don't know why I have problems reading today, but look at those cute little horsies. Oh, I like those little horsies. And this is Metropolis 2060 before Christ. So what should we buy here in Metropolis? Probably a granary, because people gotta eat. And then let's go back up here. I mean, this is super nice for 1991, I think, this game, where you can just click on the mini-map and you actually get where you want to go. This is super nice. So the chariot, we want to move it again. And of course we need to fortify this city. So while the militia, I don't think we can. And Gibbon completes his epic history of the largest civilization in the world. And we are number 1. This is good. But since we haven't encountered any other civilizations that survived it, we don't know of any others. So I found this also quite interesting, or quite nice. So that we don't know what other civilizations are in the game, because we still haven't met them. And London finally builds the marketplace. So now we can. Where's London? There's London. Now we can change and build something else. Maybe the Oracle, the Hanging Gardens, the library. Yeah, let's also build a library. Sure, let's build a library. So there's the militia still hanging back. And Capital City has finished the library. Wonderful. I like it when those little things go into place. I'm amazed at how similar Civ 1 is with later Civs. Yeah, exactly. I played Civ 1 and then went straight to Civ 5 and felt right at home there. And map making, finally. So I think the next thing we should do something about that we can build some more naval units. So probably masonry, ironworking, trade, literacy. Let's go with trade. Before we're literate, we're traders. Russian civilization destroyed Mongols. Okay, so we're fighting against the Russians and the French, apparently. This is good because I like to do those cheesy accents. And our population is quite large, actually. It's quite large. And is there still something to discover on this island? I don't think there is. So I'm just moving my militia around, and the population, we're at 500,000 citizens. This must be good. Again, otherwise it wouldn't be telling us. You know what? I will just fortify my militia here and just wait if there is something happening. So Metropolis here is at level 2. I'm just advancing my turns, because now that I don't have any units that are moving, I don't. Maybe we could produce a unit or buy a unit and see what's going on here, or just reactivate our militia that I parked here. Yeah, let's keep moving them upwards. And we built the granary. Wonderful. So what should we build here? And let's build a trireme. I think that's how you pronounce it. So that we can discover or explore around our coasts. But it's important that the trireme is only a coastal ship. So if I think it can move 2 spaces, and if it ends up too far away from the beaches, from the coast, it just disappears, which is bad. And took me a while to figure this out by trial and error. So let's build a barracks. Sure, I think this is good. We're military. We are military, and we discovered the secret of trade. Woo! We traded quite a lot, but we can have medicine, banking, and the caravan unit. And the caravan unit is good for trade routes. And I think now we should go with iron working, because what can you do with iron? Exactly, make better guns or weapons. And again, the people spontaneously decided, and let's make this wonky thing a bit more symmetric, and have the other side of my beautiful temple looks like just Roman numerals. Beautiful. It's a library I would almost want to live in. So, oh, there is Paris. They hid in plain sight. An emissary from the French. Well, of course we want to talk to, oh my god, it's this one. Greetings from our most wise Emperor Napoleon of the French. I'm so not sorry for my horrible French accent. We note that your primitive civilization has not even discovered iron working. Do you care in exchange for knowledge with us? No, we don't need iron working. You may be worthy to make peace with us. We have prepared a treaty for your signature. Yes, let's accept your peace treaty and then go to war. I mean, I'm sorry. I'm just moving around my units for just a little test exercise. We affirm this treaty of eternal friendship and goodwill between the people of the French and the Aztec civilizations. We welcome peace with you, little man. Barbarians, a raiding party lands near London. Citizens are alarmed. Oh dear. And this is why we had fortified there. Right, so I will... Let's get back here. Where is London? There is London. And we got the cavalry and this thing here. So maybe I want to activate my... Yeah, let's do this. Exit, and did I activate my chariots? I'm sorry. Probably I need to move my militia away from here. Yeah, now they are activated. Now let's attack those. And you're gone. And civil disorder in London. Mayor flees in panic. Yeah, this civil disorder, I never quite understood what's it about, actually. But probably because my troops are not there, and this is a conquered city. And yeah, barracks. Yeah, barracks. Let's keep it with the barracks. And now I move back and fortify. And here, yeah, let's order restored in London. Of course, as soon as the army moves back in. So yeah, let's keep the cavalry there. And with the capital city, the library. What can I? Oh, of course. So then with the next round, we got the library, and then I will build some more chariots that we can march on Paris, because they're pretty much isolated down here. As long as they don't have any chance to get to settlers. So this is why I'm keeping my militia down here, just in case. Thank you, they have settlers. So Metropolis finally finished our trireme. And with that I can have it explore. Wonderful. London builds barracks, which should restore order even more. And let's build some... Yeah, let's build a chariot or cavalry, and then a chariot, and then march on. on France. Right, Metropolis should not build another trireme. We probably need a courthouse, barracks. Let's build, yeah, let's also build a chariot. No, let's build, oh, I'm indecisive. What shall we build? What shall we build? I'm feeling like we can have a temple. Sure, why not? Let's go with a temple. My god, what's going on here? Nothing. Thank you for... I mean, it's an email, but it's not important. This is what's going on my other screen. Right, so let's discover what's around our borders. And again, I have a bad feeling about little Napoleon, so I will just stay close with my militia until I get better. I mean, this is already on level 4, so this is going to be quite a bit problematic. Ironworking, but we can make a legion unit and gunpowder. There we go. Masonry or literacy? Yeah, let's probably go with literacy, because I have a feeling that I'm doing it utterly wrong with the tech tree and everything. So yeah, the trireme, again, it should always end on a coastal tile. So yeah, you know what, I will fortify my militia here and just see how far I can explore. Wonderful, so we got some riders here. And the largest civilizations, at least we are the largest civilization. This is good. So I think now we can also here in capital city. What is capital city building? Oh, it doesn't build anything. This is why this change thing is blinking. So essentially we can just build pretty much anything apart from the hanging gardens in one turn. So I'm going to say we need a chariot. And as for London, yeah, this is... Should London produce something else? Yeah, probably. Let's go with a temple. And I'm back. Hubby has 2 burgers and I have my buffalo chicken poutine? What's a poutine? Please enlighten me. I've never heard of a poutine. And bon appetit, by the way. So let's explore some more, and there is our chariot. Wonderful. And it takes probably a while to have my cavalry go round here. Always end on a coastal tile. And look at this, there the French already have a unit that they built. So it's the highest time, as we say in German, that we do something about those pesky French. Otherwise, I can't conquer the world properly. So what should we build? Probably some barracks to make our army happy. Right. So what's happening down here in France? What is this unit? These are, yeah, hills. This is good. You can, by the way, you can right click on pretty much any tile and it tells you what exactly is on this tile and what the different status effects are. So I don't like what's going on here, so I will reactivate my militia and just have it wait. While my trireme, and come on, chariot. No! Barbarians just killed my trireme because it's not really something you fight with. Okay, so here we got the temple. Finished. Is it finished? Is the temple finished? No, it's not finished, but whatevs. The population exceeds 700,000. Okay, so they fortified their troops as well, so maybe we should do the same while we get some more units down there. It would really have helped if we had some roads. And barbarian raiding party lands near London. Citizens are alarmed. And they even got a diplomat. Civil disorder in London. Mayor flees in panic. I don't know what this means. Again, probably because I got too many. They got too many military units. So. Civil disorder in London. Okay, so there we got a bit of a problem down here in good old France. And yeah, come on. And we get another chariot. Okay, so this is good. So finally we can take on. Okay, good. So they probably try to attack London, but it's not a problem because London has here this chariot. So with this chariot I will attack now those two, hopefully. So oh yeah, you can't move directly next adjacent to a tile. Like here, those are fortified. You can't move them next to because we got a peace treaty with them. For now, we all know what the peace treaty with me means. So yeah, let's just skip this and move down here and just keep going until we can declare war at last. So, and I destroyed 2 units. Wonderful. So let's civil disorder in London. I am still not sure what makes civil disorder, but we get literacy. So finally someone can write fan fiction of all our battles. Allows democracy invention with engineering philosophy in the Republic. So let's go with masonry because I have a feeling this is the one stepping stone that we still need. So step aside. We are going to war. Yes, let's save. It's always good to save. Hey, I'm probably a descendant of those pesky French. I'm very sorry. And I'm really not sorry for my super silly accent. So I completely forgot, of course, that I can stack my units. The good old piles of terror, if they're called that way. And now let's break our treaty with the French. No, you know what? Before you break a treaty, if history has told us one thing what we always should do before breaking a treaty, exactly, we save our game. There we go. Look up for poutine. Oh, I've completely missed it. Thank you so much. The most Canadian dish, I think. It's fries with cheese and hot gravy to melt the cheese on the fries. If I would eat cheese, this sounds delicious. So thank you so much for the enlightenment of poutine. Wonderful. I don't care, I'm just messing with you. Nice haul, and peace with Pixel is called strategic delay of troops to elicit false pretenses and generate surprise when the full contract ends. Wonderfully put, Commander Stitch. And I'm totally sorry for trying to roll over those French. The French canceled peace treaty with the Aztecs, and they have somehow, their stack of doom has somehow not worked in my favor. But apparently, okay, I can now fortify my troops here while I get some more troops in. Maybe I should buy some more troops. But we built some barracks in Metropolis, which is, I think it's a good time to build another trireme. Sure, why not? I need to wage war down here. Whatever's going on in London, I don't care. So, and we get still more people here, which is good. And let's fortify those. And we got another chariot, and I think I'm flush with chariots now, so I hope that whatever I'm planning down here is victorious. So I think with a chariot I can go against archers. Yes, this worked. With chariots against archers, you would think this is a bad strategy, but apparently it was not, or I was just super lucky. How did, of course, the spike people were bad against my chariots. And the French want to speak with me, of course. What do you want, Napoleon? Oh, most untrustworthy leader of the infidels here. Oh no, most wise Emperor Napoleon of the French. You may be worthy to make peace with us. We have prepared a treaty for your signature. No. Very well. We will mobilize our armies for war. War! You will pay for your foolish pride. Will I? Because I'm flush with chariots. So yeah, probably I should. Yeah, let's have the militia go against those spear things, and this was bad. Okay, plan B, the cavalry. Yeah, whatever. You can't flee so often in panic. So what's going on here? Good and bad. What is those? What are they? I really don't like what's happening. Yes, good. And we got another trireme. Wonderful. Okay. The tide has turned. What's going on over there in London? Why is there civil unrest? I don't understand it. But we will, I mean, we built a temple, so anyway, I think it shouldn't be a problem, right? With a temple, civil unrest is not a problem. The expression Napoleon complex makes me laugh now. Yeah, there must be something true about it. Okay, so let's attack Paris. Yes! Yes! And Paris lies before us without any defenses, unless, of course, Napoleon will buy some more troops for the next round. We got mathematics, feudalism, and construction. Finally, mathematics, which means when we have mathematics, we can build better ships, and now we can take over Paris. And 72 gold plundered. And French civilization destroyed by Aztecs. Oh, look at this. There goes Napoleon. Good! This was not so bad. Well, it infers that he was a short man with a lot of attitude, but in truth Napoleon was average height. He just liked to surround himself with taller than average men. Oh, okay, so I didn't know that, but apparently it worked in his favor that he's remembered as a short man. Didn't know that. I mean, it feels like when I was riding the trains in Berlin, as I was living there, people were so much taller. I didn't see out of the windows. Yes, and 900,000. This must be good. So let's cross with our trireme here and see, and hope that there is no raiding party anywhere near. But now we can explore with our chariots. Maybe we should stop cranking out chariots. I have a feeling about this, that maybe we should city walls. This must be good for our metropolis, for our capital city, to have walls just in case. Curious, how tall are you? I don't know in inches and feet, but in the metric system I'm 177 centimeters. But it depends on what kind of shoes I'm wearing. So sometimes I'm much taller. Depends on the heels. Right, so let's see if there is... Apparently there is a lot of panic in London, but what have I missed here exploring? But it's always good to bring my entire army when I'm exploring. I hope it is. And there's an undiscovered... Unleashed a horde of barbarians. Ooh, okay. That's bad. That's really bad. Maybe I can do something about this. Yes. Yes. This was not so good. By the way, what is this city there? Okay, so I think we gained the upper hand here. But here is Berlin. So I was just talking about Berlin, so let's move. Only ground units may occupy an enemy city. Oh, darn it! Yeah, probably let's move my trireme here, away from here, and just keep exploring. But yes, good. Okay, so where is Berlin? There is Berlin. Apparently the French have taken over Berlin. So maybe I just keep one chariot unit here and have the other attack the march on Berlin, while the trireme just keeps on exploring. Geez, you tall. Am I tall? I feel like average. Again, when everyone is at least 10 centimeters larger than you in German trains, it doesn't feel like it. So, the largest civilizations, again, the glorious civilization of the Aztecs. This is us, this is good, and there is nothing more on this side of the island. But down here, what is down here? What is this green thing? I don't like this. What is going on here? Oh, this is my this is my city. Okay, good to know. Where is this trireme coming from? Did I build this? Oh, I built this one. Oh, okay, so this makes sense. You know what? Maybe we should build some pyramids then, or a courthouse, marketplace, palace. Let's go with the courthouse. Maybe something that London should also have built. Didn't we build a courthouse in London? City walls, oracle. I think we have. Yeah, we have here a courthouse. By the way, I can also sell it, but I don't want to sell it. And yeah, let's buy the temple. Sure, let's buy it. That we can have something else. 40. Yes, we can afford this. We got enough in our treasury. Okay, good. So there was no other civilization settling on my turf. It was just my own city that I mistook. And good thing is that I didn't try to besiege it. So, but Berlin, on the other hand. London builds temple. Order restored in London. This is good. So what else should we build in London once the order was restored? City walls. Great library. You know what? I'm going with city walls because this is quite an exposed city. 660 centimeters in comparison. Just to make you feel better, although women are naturally shorter. Yeah, depends on where you are. Again, in Germany it felt like that the women were taller than me. An emissary of the Germans wishes to speak with you. Will you receive him? You know, my wonderful German accent is now about to come out even further. Greetings from he who makes mortals tremble, Frederick of the Germans. You may be worthy to make peace with us. We have prepared a treaty for your signature. Of course I will accept. We affirm this treaty of eternal friendship and goodwill between the people of German and the Aztec civilizations. We welcome the friendship of the Aztec people and the most wise and magnificent leader, Emperor Moctezuma. We welcome the peace with the Germans, and then let's break the treaty. I think this was a new record. German civilization destroyed by the Aztecs. There's something for the history books. Glorious. So let's keep exploring now in this side and hope for the best. Lol, says Commander Stitch, and lol indeed. So you don't have to suffer through my fake German accent. I have to pronounce it very hard, of course, so that it shines through my actual German accent. So let's keep exploring now. What is going on here? By the way, this is the South Pole that I'm grazing or edging around. So, you know what? I might want to keep my units here fortified. Again, just to be sure that nothing is going to happen to any of the surrounding cities when barbarians again land on my shores. Finally, mathematics. Now we can build better boats. And catapult unit. This is a godsend, especially if you want. By the way, now we can also build computers, but in the long run. So the catapult unit, wonderful for sieges. So probably we need astronomy, and then we can build better boats. And we got the city walls, which is good. So I think we can go now for the Great Wall. This is one of those civilization miracles, or what's it called? Those big monumental buildings or monumental projects. Yes, I will fortify you here. And I will fortify you here. Wonders, thank you, Commander Stitch. Wonders of the ancient world. I'm starting to get used to moving around with the numpad, the num block, and I have a bad feeling about trying to get used to the cursor keys, or WASD again. Oh, I moved it too far. Your trireme has been lost at sea. The trireme may be lost if it does not end its turn close to land. Yeah. Travelers report barbarian uprising near capital city. What? There? Oh dear. Okay, good to know that we probably should do something about it, and that we have our cavalry here. So let's try to attack the cavalry with our cavalry. And that was good. So let's move our cavalry, or we can't move our cavalry. Now we can. Let's move it up there on the hill. And let's hope that we've explored something or circumnavigate the earth. Oh, this was not good. This was not good. Okay, capital city, do your best. Okay, we got a lot. Oh, this is not, I'm sorry. I thought that these things up here are the chariots that we have in the city, but no, those are the chariots that were built in this city that this city is supporting. This is what we actually have in this city. So I probably want to change my production now to cavalry. Yeah, cavalry should be good against cavalry, right? Again, as you can see here, the minimap, wherever I click, it really doesn't show where north or south is, it just recenters. But again, as soon as I have circumnavigated the map, it will change back. Okay, so this was not good. Okay, so my cavalry that I built did not make it. But finally, okay, the fortified units within the city managed to get it done. Okay, so I think I found a new continent. And we got 1 million citizens. This is good, I assume. This must be good. And we got some more cavalry, so I will just park it there. Close to the city, just in case. By the way, we can build actually something else. Capital city, maybe we want to change the cavalry to, I don't know, more chariots, sure. Right, and keep exploring the coast of whatever this is, and maybe we come to those pesky Russians. And we build a courthouse. Good! I think we're making progress, I don't know, but it's a lot of fun to play. So I hope you're also not getting too bored with me just yeah, clearing the map essentially. Let's build some pyramids. Palace. Let's build some pyramids. Or you know what, probably not something that takes so long, because this is our only coastal city that can build ships. Maybe I want to build first start with the city walls, because when it's getting attacked from the sea, that it does not suffer too much. Okay, so this was not a big island or a big continent, but yeah. And there's another chariot. So now this city can stop producing chariots and should go for marketplace, because capitalism. Right, so let's keep circling. You know what's super annoying me? Whenever I see this screen here, it's this pixel here. This one stray blue pixel. I always see it. So now you see it as well. And we got astronomy, and this is good. And now let's go for navigation. And finally, I think we can build proper ships. London finishes the city walls. Good. Cannot unsee again. I'm sorry. Copernicus Observatory. Sure. Got nothing better to do anyway, at least not right now, until we'll find those Russians. Chinese civilization destroyed by Greeks. My god, we got Greeks and Russians, so I should probably do something about those. And yeah, save the game. Beautiful. It's so fast. Who would have thought back then? And it looks really nice. I think even to this day, I mean, it's very grainy and large pixely, but oh, the people want to build me something new. Should we expand what we have, or should we go for something much bigger? You know what? I want stairs leading up to my pile of rocks. There we go. And something on the other side changed, because apparently this must be, otherwise it doesn't look good when it's combined. So we already returned from our long cruise around the South Pole, but we got the marketplaces. Good. What next? What next? Diplomat Trireme, Hanging Gardens, pyramids, right? I mean, we got time. Why not build some pyramids? Everyone's building pyramids. I've heard they were quite big in Egypt. Why don't we have any of those? I think this was the slogan of Las Vegas. Why don't we have any of those? And look at this! Again, the people spontaneously decide to make things more beautiful. So, you know what? This dirt road, I don't like the dirt road. Let's make it gray dirt. It's gravel now. Beautiful. This is what people do when they want to show their appreciation for your leadership. They gravel. Oh, a barbarian raiding party lands near Metropolis. Citizens are alarmed, and so am I. Okay, so all hands on deck. I got here one unit to defend the city. So you know what? I'm not attempting to attack. I will just hope that things magically sort themselves out. And by meaning sort themselves out, I will reactivate here my chariot. And yeah, oh, of course, yeah, I need. Now I've activated both of them. Yeah, sure, of course. Why not? Just ride. And look at this. We proved that the world is round and the most glorious civilization. And yes, this is what I want to see. I want to see them, the barbarians, the evil barbarians, fail when attacking my city. Good, okay, so now things are a bit... Again? Should we... Yeah, let's do something about this gravel road. Apparently I'm having such great achievements that continuously people just want to make things more beautiful on my palace. Okay then. Okay then. What has happened? Civil disorder in London again? Copernicus Observatory costs more than we have in our treasury. This is bad. So then I will just ignore what's going on here. And look at this. There is another continent very close to ours. And I think there must be another civilization. So our humble Trireme has made quite the progress there, circumventing the world. And can we build something else? Karam Palace. Libra Marketplace. Marketplace for now. Again, we want to build more ships that we can... Oh, look at this. There's already some agriculture going on. What is this? This must be the Greeks. And the people spontaneously decide to, you know what, let's asphalt this road. Let's make it super nice. It's not asphalt, but I mean, this looks more stately than it was before. It's Delphi. So those must be the Greeks. So we probably should not try to engage for now and see how far we can bring the... Yeah, civil unrest. I don't really care. Okay, so Nanking, this must be... Oh, this must be the Chinese, right? Since they took over the Greek. Good to know, good to know. So, yeah, they are probably problematic. So the Copernicus Observatory, it's probably bad to build this in a city where it's constantly civil unrest, so probably let's try to go with a palace. Let's go with a palace then. Maybe a palace in London, I mean. What is capital city building? Oh, of course, the pyramids. And barbarian raiding party lands near London. Okay, I can deal with those. And finally, the secret of navigation. Finally, we can build a sail unit. And we get physics and magnetism. So let's go physics then. Good. Okay, so let's switch whatever Metropolis is building, it's building a marketplace. Who needs a marketplace when you can build a sail in one turn? Funds are running low. Perhaps we should raise our tax rate or higher tax collect. Oh, the tax rate. I completely forgot about the tax rate. Oh my god. So, right. So first now with London, I think this unit here, this pixely capitalist, I think this is supposed to be the leader. So why can't I click London? Oh, of course, it's just constantly clicking. Right, okay, so now I can click on it and say yes, I want to activate those. And while we're here, just have the sail across this one. And here we attack, and the barbarian leader captured 100 coins, ransom paid. This is good because we need to raise taxes. Wonders of the world, top city score, spaceships. Oh, we don't have spaceships. This is sad. City, where is taxes? Where are taxes? Game. Tax rate. 50% tax rate. Look at this. Let's go with 60% taxes. Yeah, let's do this. I completely forgot about taxation in this game. This was bad. Okay, so let's have our chariot unit and see what it can do about the raiders there. Good. Okay, so I don't know where things are going here, but have this one sail. Okay, so it's not too far from the other continent. Okay, good. So let's just have the barbarians roam a continent. Sure, why not? They will end up hurting themselves anyway. Food shortage exhausted in capital city. Famine feared. Oh dear. 60% tax. If you ever become prime minister of a country, remind me not to move there. Yeah, this is the good old European way of taxing people. Right, so probably we should do something about it because we got here a food shortage, and you know what? But I don't need all this militia, so I can probably get rid of the militia and then have more. Yeah. Oh, I completely forgot. Probably should produce some more settlers to make more of the lands fertile, if that makes sense. So this was bad and this was good. Okay, so let's see if we can find the North Sea. Yes, this is good. Our sailboat just obliterated some baddies. Okay, so now what do I want to do? I want to disperse this unit, disband unit. Good, and we get another sail here in Metropolis. And let's build. Why not build the pyramids here? I mean, this is a port city. Pyramids look very good from the port. So, and then let's explore with this sail ship here. Warning, funds are running low. We should still more taxes. Yeah, whatever. Whatever. I probably have too many units there. So I'm probably going to disband this one. and I will disband the other one. And this will probably save us some money, because the upkeep of an army is quite something. And London is also not contributing because of the civil unrest. So can I buy the palace? Probably not, because I don't have the funds. I don't have the funds. But you know what? This is what I wanted to do. Instead of building pyramids, who would build pyramids? Pyramid lighthouse. This is an 8. I can already see it. It's a pyramid, and on top you have an eye out of which the light shines. Oh, wonderful. So I changed this to settlers, because with settlers I think you can build roads and such. I completely forgot about this, and this would have helped us quite a bit. So I don't think if this is actually a very good game we're playing right now. But we're having fun, don't we? We're having a bit of fun. Funds are running low. Civil unrest in London, nothing to worry about. And look at this. We already have on our mini-map the world circumnavigated. I'm doing the same thing. No, different direction. Yeah, I'm running low. I'm running out of money, and I don't know what to do about it. But yep, the only thing is, when you run out of money, you will lose some of your buildings that you already built, and get 27 coins. I really should do something about this. You know what? What did we have here about the luxuries rate? I'm setting the luxuries rate to 20%. It's impeding a bit of our science, but we need the money. So 27, and with the next round, or the next... We're still at 27. Metropolis builds settlers. Wonderful. So now I think we should change something that we get funds here in Metropolis. So, right, we change it to the marketplace, because money, I think. Good, so where are the settlers? Did I do something with the settlers, or did I just click them away and now they're gone? Oh, I attacked something. This was good, because I won from the sea. Cool. There are the settlers, right. And if I move them, and I can say here, build irrigation, build roads, or build fortress. Build roads, and now my units can move much faster between two cities. For example, if I build the roads between two cities. This is something that is super micromanagement-y. And yeah, we need to up the taxes. Or something, I sold something apparently, so this is good. I think this is good. I hope this was not bad. Wise words. So here we got... finally we built the pyramids in capital city. And I like it how they just hinted at. Right, so the next thing we should build is something that we... Maybe caravan. Where do we have a caravan? Caravan. Because probably this will generate some wealth, I hope. So let's attack this chariot and hope that... yeah, this was bad. I hope that this does not happen. This is what I wanted to finish. Right, so we built here some roads. Let's build here some more roads. And I think it was R, like road, right? R. R. And the funds are still running low despite our immense taxes. And move here. And more roads. Good. Huh. Okay, so what is my strategy? My strategy is first to find out where my enemies' cities are, and then just flood them with units. But for that I of course need to have a way to transport units across the sea. And for that I need to have the right technologies. So first is that I want to connect my cities. Most powerful city, I'm at number 2. Okay, so this is going to be a bit problematic because I think the Chinese, as always, have blindsided me. And there's still a lot of black there on the map. Capital city builds caravan. This is good. So next up, maybe the hanging gardens. Yeah, hanging gardens. They look nice, I would assume. Right. So with the caravan, do I already have a caravan? No. Let's just finish exploring this part of the world. Right, the caravan. I don't know how the caravan works. I have to say. And when you don't know how something works in a game, where's the manual? You read the manual. Right, so diplomacy, the space race. It's caravan. There we go. Caravans are bands of merchants that transport the produce of cities around the world to other cities, bringing in cash and establishing trade routes. Trade routes increase the trade of the home city, resulting in more cash, luxuries, and technology. Good, okay. Caravan uses and trade routes are discussed in Chapter 3. Okay, where is Chapter 3? Exceptions, see caravan, diplomats and caravans do not require maintenance. Caravan, you move a caravan into the city of construction, accept the option, help build wonder. All of the resources that went into the caravan are added to the construction of the wonder. Oh cool, didn't know this. There's so much about this game that I didn't know. Okay, caravans and nuclear units. What? Something you hardly see in one sentence. Okay, movement restrictions do not apply to ships, air units, diplomats, and caravans. Yes, but help us, please. How do I move the caravans? There we go. Caravans. Caravans are shipments of trade goods and materials. Over time, they represent camel caravans, wagon trains, and so on. They may be used to establish trade routes between a caravan that enters any city of another civilization or friendly city 10 or more squares away from its home city may establish a trade route. Ah, okay. So let's establish a trade route with London, because they really need it. While we keep exploring this part of the world, and there we can build some more roads. The cool thing about roads is that your troops can move quickly about. What else? Library, courthouse, hanging gardens, walls, diplomat caravan. I'm not quite sure. Magellan's expedition. Yeah, let's build a palace and then see if it really takes this amount of time. Right, so let's build some more roads here. Funds are running low. Civil unrest. And there is London. Barbarians! Oh no, I hope they don't attack my poor caravan. But if I capture their leader, this would be super helpful, of course. So, cool. Yeah, the world is round. This is good that we've established this. So, yeah, let's keep exploring then. Good, more roads and maybe irrigation. Okay, so the barbarians. London can't maintain courthouse, and this is why we get now some money, because they can't maintain it. Yeah, I don't think that I'm the best leader right now. Oh no, this is not what I wanted. Okay, so let's keep moving. Establish trade route, yes. Silk caravan from capital city arrives in London. Trade route established. Revenue 4 gold, so this is not a lot, but hey, it's more than something. And I wanted to move it up here and then build some roads. Good. And this is here, roads. This is what I want. And now it would be nice to be able to capture this leader again because we need the money. So I'm unlocking here my cavalry and hope for the best that we catch the barbarian leader that looks like a guy with a top hat. 1, 2, there we go. Ransom paid. This gives us some breathing room. So, okay, London, what is going on here? Let's buy the palace. We can't buy the palace. Okay, this is bad, but we can build the courthouse again. This was just a little island there, so probably... no, this is not what I wanted to move. The courthouse, did we... No, it's still civil disorder. Let's try to find wherever this is. Never mind. Never mind. Let's not build anything in London. Maybe this helps. But the people spontaneously decide to recognize while there is civil unrest in London for God knows how long. Yeah, let's make this building a bit nicer there on the sides. Let's add some more of this techie Roman thing. You know what? Come to think of it, I think this is how much I explore of the map. Some more roads. And let's keep exploring that way. I'm just crisscrossing the ocean. Isn't this beautiful? It's not. But it has a certain feeling of accomplishment if you just clear the fog of war. So, good. So let's add some more. Can we do what can we do here? We can build irrigation. This is good because this helps the city's output. And I'm getting this warning every time that we have civil unrest and our funds are running low because I'm so bad at managing in this game. But at least we're having fun, don't we? Until I hope we find some other... Yeah, look at this. Now we can add on this side something. Look at this palace. Isn't this coming together nicely? I think it is. It does. There we go. Okay, so let's just keep with our one sailboat, explore the world, just one row at a time. And let's build also here a city. And we probably should also build some settlers to build some irrigation there in London. But again, I'm just connecting my cities first. And I can build bridges, right? Can I? I can build road. Yes, it works. Does it work? No, it does not. It does not, but I can irrigate this place. This is also good. In later stages, of course, you can even build railroads, which makes troop movements much better. And again, we've sold some things because we couldn't afford it. Maybe, you know what? Maybe London was a mistake. Maybe London, the city of London, was a mistake. Maybe we should just raze it to the ground because they're so unlucky, unhappy, ungrateful even. So I can't build a road over there. Curious. I thought I could build. Clicked it away. I wasn't quite sure whether I'm still the most powerful civilization, because I don't think that I am. Frankly, I don't think that I am. And I don't know for how much longer I will be playing, because this is probably the most boring part, where I'm just trying somehow to keep going until I got enough scientific advances that I can again attack my poor enemies. Or first find them. Metropolis builds palace. Good. Aztec capital moved to Metropolis. Oh, apparently this is what this does. Good, okay. So it's not in capital city anymore, it's in Metropolis. Okay, so let's build some more sailboats and just conquer everything that we can from the sea. London can't maintain city walls. Yeah, apparently I'm just outright raising the city. One by one, at least. Commander Stitch says, Phil's deep thoughts on London. Raise it to the ground because they're so unhappy. I think London was a mistake. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. If you put it into context, yeah, I stand by that. London was a mistake. You can quote me on that. Don't quote me on that. But civil disorder. I mean, who wants to actually live in London? No one. No one. I tell you. Let's build some more roads because I can't build bridges because my scientists didn't invent bridges yet. Okay, so you know what? I will move my settlers over to London and try to irrigate the place. Maybe this makes someone happy when it's just a huge sprinkler tank moving around. This is how I imagine it. Okay, so let's do this then. At least our loss is not that big anymore, but it's still not the best. So yeah, let's clear up some more fog of war, one round at a time. There we are in London. Yeah, we can save this. Do we want to save it? We probably shouldn't be saving this. This not so good game of civilization. So build irrigation. Maybe we should build mines. This is probably better for economy. I'm not quite sure actually. Again, you see that it's been quite a while that I studied the manual thoroughly. Finally, the secret of physics. But we've built catapults before. So it allows atomic theory, magnetism, the steam engine, and flight with combustion. So yeah, let's go with magnetism because this allows us to build compasses. And that encompasses also battleships. Capital city builds hanging gardens. Wonderful, this is pretty. So with the hanging gardens we get enough food going on, so maybe we can now build... what should we build? Copernicus Observatory. Maybe this helps us with yeah, getting more science advances. Funds are running low. Order restored in London. This is new. Maybe we don't have to burn it all down. And we got another little ship. You little ship. That's nice when they move in tandem. That's cute. So let's keep exploring then. You move, you move. Ah, isn't that soothing? It probably would be with a bit more music or something. Oh look, archers, we can take out of the... Okay, the archers just took out our little boat. This was not nice. This was not nice. Okay, so I think that means war, right? I don't know with whom, but certainly we can take out 1 or 2 more cities in this game. So yeah, order in London restored. What is London building? Oh, the courthouse. And should we change it? Let's build another library in London. Maybe this should help. And maybe we can build some more irrigation down here. And we got another ship. This is good, so we're just plastering our ships everywhere. And Great Wall, Oracle, maybe we should build something else. Yeah, let's build a library there. And it's not even complaining that we don't have enough. Oh, look at this. Can I? Oh, I can't land on here and take care of this settlement or do something with this settlement. This is sad. Let's go in the other direction then. But look at our map here. Things are coming together on the world map. This is super nice. Again, I always like this part of exploration the most in civilization games. And there's another settlement that we could somehow, if we could land on it, we could take care of it. But I think we need some sort of troop transporters that we can get our troops across the ocean. And for that we need the science, the magnetism, and for the magnetism, this icon here, this little light bulb, it's just 1, 2, 3 pixels high, and this tells us how much our science has advanced until the next breakthrough. And it doesn't look good. And why doesn't it look good? Because of all the taxes. But let's try and turn down the luxuries rate somewhat, that we get a bit more science out of it, and have a close look at our expenses. Irrigate the shit out of this land. Good. Okay, so yeah, I'm not quite distraught by how things are progressing. At least we somehow restored order in London, which means we don't get this neg screen every time. I was just a bit worried that this now was the neg screen that says, what did I build? The Great Library. Let's build again library, city walls, Copernicus, caravan, city walls. Let's build some more city walls again, that we can sell them when we get again having problems with London. Okay, so let me keep uncovering the map. Now in this side here. And then my plan at least is to attack one of the coastal cities, if we manage to get there. Okay, this is, I am aware of it, that this is super slow now. I thought there would be a bit more action in the game. Irrigation. I want to buy better boats. So we're at 42 down. 41. Okay, so we're losing 1 coin per round, which could be worse. But then again, it means that we still need to find some way of making money. We built a library. This is probably bringing us money. I'm not quite sure. Oracle, Great Wall, Expedition, Caravan. Yeah, let's build the observatory and never see it finished. It's like a pet project. Don't worry about speed. It's just nice to see and hear pure streamness. No worries. Okay, wonderful. Again, I just wanted to have a bit more action going on in this game because I'm playing super aggressively now for the stream. Usually I would be a bit more cautious in my advances when declaring war on pretty much everything that moves, and especially on things that don't move, because this means I have an advantage. So yeah, let's just keep exploring from all sides and see how how's Delphi coming along. The last time I saw it, it was at level 4. So now that I returned it, it's at level 6. So there is some kind of fog of war. you don't really see it, but it only updates now here. What is this town? It's 9, whatever this means. So I mean, I could try to attack it, but with a level 9 city it's really hard. So let's build fortress, change to forest, build road, irrigation. Let's build irrigation, yes. And then let's just edge along the coast and see what else we can see here. So as long as Delphi is not attacking us, this is good. So we probably should build a fort city or something. Well, not a fort city, this doesn't make sense. A coastal city somewhere that allows us to build ships. City walls. Can I build here a sail? No, I can't. But I mean, here with my settlers, I could just move them down here and have another city. But again, it takes a while for the city to be pumping out sailboats, as we have it here in Metropolis. So should be by Copernicus Observatory. Yeah, we can't afford this. We can't afford this, but I think, yeah, you know what? Why not? Let's just keep making sailboats until we're out of luck. Okay, I'm skirting now from this side here. So whoever is settling there, and I think it's the Chinese, they have built quite an empire because they were undisturbed. Because when I get to my enemies soon enough, I just simply overrun them, especially if I'm lucky in the early stages of the game. But now they have been, yeah, on their own for quite some time now. And yeah, this doesn't look good for me. And you probably have seen it. It's a bit problematic here if you want to get your ships to a certain place. It's super fidgety in terms of micromanagement. So the glorious civilization of the Aztecs is the most advanced. So this is good to know that at least we got some more scientific advances. There's the word on our end, compared to the Chinese. But of course, this doesn't help us a lot if they just got the strength in numbers, because I will just keep pumping out ships here and just explore what is going on this little island. Yeah, no matter. Let's build somewhere with my settlers. Let's found a city somewhere and hope that. I mean, I don't plan to stream much longer today, but yeah, I want to just finish maybe finish the map here, or at least see the amount of the empire here. I probably don't need to clear these two. Funds are running low again. Okay, you know what? Maybe I should then build there on this mountain mine or something. Oh, look at this. What do they have here? This is some sort of other ship, probably. Oh, look at this. I was lucky. I was lucky that I could take out their ship. Whatever it was. Why am I super anal about this and just trying to clear? Oh god, there is a stack of ships. Okay, this is bad. This is really bad with my little sailboat against those two ships, because I was lucky again. And yeah, let's see how far I can take this with the ships that I have. Okay, let's here build a mine or mines, because maybe this gives us a bit more money that we can afford some more ships to build that we will lose shortly after. City walls have been built in London. This is good. The game reminds me of Heroes of Might and Magic with the way you explore the map. Oh, Heroes of Might and Magic, this is a game that I also haven't played in 25 years, but from what I recall, it was super addictive. Where you also had, wasn't it? No, this was Masters of Magic. Essentially, Masters of Magic, I think, if that's the correct game that I'm thinking of, is this game, but with magic and spells, and it was glorious. So maybe I should give this one a try then. Yeah, I don't know what to build. Let's build Auric Great Wall. Sure, why not? Walls are great. Everyone loves nice walls. Okay, I will just stick here now with what I have and then build a pile of ships. And then just say to the Chinese coastal city that ship happens. Okay, they just move around. So let's try to hit the cavalry from the seaside. This was bad. Let's try it again. This was also bad. How did they do this? Look at those spear bearers. This was also bad. Okay, I think I probably will call it a day. Yeah, let's just try to see if I can get it a bit further down here, but it just takes so long to get there. I mean, in the later civilizations, you can just pick checkpoints or just waypoints, and then the units will move automatically, especially the sea units, the naval units. But here it's just, yeah, with each turn you have to orient yourself where you are on the map. But hey, the capital city builds Copernicus Observatory. What does this mean? I don't know, but it's probably good. It's probably good. Yeah, Magellan expedition. Why not? I probably have to call it soon because my shoulder is giving me grief again because I've been sitting there. I wanted to have a chill little experience and not tense up, and now look at this 30-year-old turn-based strategy game is exhausting me so much that I again get my tensed up muscles. Yeah, I really don't think that I will win this anytime soon. This apparently looks to be like some sort of war of attrition, that I just somehow keep the enemies at bay while just cranking out ships and hoping that my infrastructure and economy especially does not, that the economy doesn't cripple with all the ships that it has to produce, and also this very, very annoying round trip around the southern tip of my continent all the time when I want to attack something in enemy territory. Is annoying. It's really annoying. But let's keep going. I will just try one or two ships more. Okay, so probably I will not going to win this. I destroyed 3 units with 1 sailboat. Okay, I'm going to win this so much. Maybe I should take on Corinth right now with 1 ship that I have, just because somehow. Yes, save it, sure. We're at 1750 AD already, and I still don't have found how gunpowder works. This is not good. This is really not good. Yeah, I'm not the technologically most advanced civilization out there. So yeah, what is going on here? What is going on this part of China? Barbarians raiding party lands near capital city. Citizens are alarmed. And this looks to be not like your usual raiding party, because at least their sailboats looks much better. So I can't occupy the city, but I cleaned it of forces. Who would have thought that this works with 1 sailboat, but here we are. Okay, and oh, again, it looks like it was not my city, but the city that who goes there? What is this? And was this my city? No, this was Washington. Oh dear, the Americans, they just settled on my continent. I probably should have left some troops down there. Oh dear, I think I'm going to leave it at that for today. But my god, this is the enjoyment of good old civilization. And for those who haven't played it, you can see it. It's quite something, because if you look here at the manual, it's 80 pages. It's 80 pages. It's relatively advanced, especially for the time. So this was the game that Sid Meier made after, what's it called? Railway Tycoon. Was it Railway Tycoon? I think it was Railway Tycoon. Anyway, and with this Railroad Tycoon, or was it just called Railroad? You know what? Let me quickly check. Yes, quit. Railroad Tycoon. There we go. Rails. And again, this has a similar starting menu, and this was the game before that. And people told me that when you enjoyed Civilization, you will also love Railway Tycoon. What's it called? Please tell me, dear game. It's called Design Team. It's Sid Meier's Railroad Tycoon. There we go. And I had a hard time with it. Actually, I did the best that I could with this game to tease out some enjoyment of it, but I couldn't. By the way, there is a tutorial mission that tells you how to play the game, and it's a Sid Meier game, so which means it's very well tested, and all the systems have been quite tinkered with. But I never got the appeal of this. And start new. Yes, let's start in Europe. Sure, why not? And this is also funny. If you select your difficulty, you start as an investor or financier or mogul, and they all have more aces up their sleeves, which I found quite interesting. Friendly competition, sure, continue, whatever. And it looks a lot like Civilization. But I'm not going to play this game now. So action, retire. You always have to retire. And yeah, I end up as a dancing instructor, so this is good. So at least not a chimney sweep or a garden club chairman. So yeah. Are you sure you want to end the game? Yes, bye. Your name, Dr. Stream. Look at this. I'm third. This is wonderful. And there we go, some more advertisements for the other games. I always wanted to play, not Silent Service, what's it called? Covert Action. And some fanfare. Anyway, yeah, this was Civilization, and I hope, again, you had some fun with it, because I know that I did until things went south, but before that we had a grand old time breaking treaties with everyone that we agreed to a peace treaty. Well, again, you know, I don't know how to end things, so yeah, I hope you have a wonderful, great week ahead of you. I know that I will try to get this knot sorted out. It's not an actual knot, it's just super hard and tensed up muscles. And yeah, I hope I see you next week, where we'll be doing some more programming, perhaps. I added already some things with my Twine game, and again, I'm a bit afraid that it's becoming to grow a bit too big for me again. But so far I'm still having fun, and I can work on pretty much any machine, even on my tablet, because it's just a text game that runs in the browser. So this is good, because you don't really need a big rig just to test things out. Alright then, and Let Me Sleep says, lie down and read for a while. Yeah, I tried to, but having the book or even the screen, it just hurt again. So I will probably just go in my chair with that I can recline. Is it a recliner or a decliner? I always say it wrong. It's a recliner chair, and I would just lie like this and just vegetate for a bit in front of Netflix or something. So yeah, that's my evening today. I get to work tomorrow again, so we will see how this goes. So long as you're having fun, that's all that matters, right? Exactly, whatever it is, as long as you're having fun, it's all that matters. And I think this is why we all have so many pet projects. We just follow the fun. All right, have a great week. Again, I didn't even have any water, I think. I'm so sorry. So unicorn, and yeah, let's stay hydrated. And Lady Mistleaf, I'm very much looking forward to you streaming And if you enjoy making it week after week, you'll be really proud at the end result. It will sure take a while, but if you enjoy the process, you don't lose anything. And yeah, with those wonderful words from Lady Misleaf, I can only say exactly, even if you just get in half an hour of work every 2 days in a project, but you keep adding to it, at the end of the decade, you will have something akin to, I don't know, Owl Boy or something. So yes, have a great week, and yeah, see you next Sunday with another random Phil's stream or something. Cheers.